Yeah, yeah, we can do tech news or whatever, I guess. What? Stonks! 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 Ah, please! Yep, the Wall Street Bets subreddit community is still holding GameStop stock, forcing its value up, which has heavily damaged hedge funds used to short the stock. But there have been a number of rapid developments. The Wall Street Bets subreddit and Discord channel were taken offline, but they've since been reinstated. The Robinhood trading app restricted a number of stocks, including GameStop, and according to some users, they actually sold their stock without their permission. For these shenanigans, Robinhood is facing a class action lawsuit from users and a possible investigation by Congress. Angry traders review bombed the app on the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store with 1-star reviews, but then Google went and removed those reviews on the Play Store, saying they violated their policies against review store manipulation. And I mean, yeah. Stonks! I feel better. Moving on, some of the WSB crowd turned their attention to getting the Dogecoin cryptocurrency up to $1, leading Robinhood to restrict trades of that stock as well. While the whole internet is getting very excited right now, others, as Ars Technica writes, are concerned that a massive amount of new investors are about to get screwed when this stock eventually drops. But not before we burn them hedge funds to the ground.
Burn to the ground.
I don't like hedges. If you're curious how this all happened, the Wall Street Journal actually interviewed the guy that started the GameStop craze, known as Deep Effing Value on Reddit. Have you never heard that before? You didn't know that was his name? Well, in real life, his name is slightly less exciting, Keith Gill. Why does he look exactly like I expected? One thing for sure though, he's got hands of pure diamond.
Still holding.
On to less society-altering news. Xiaomi has taken the wraps off Mi Air Charge. Yar, I've got to charge me phone here. It's a base station that can apparently charge devices from a few meters away, no wires required. The base station achieves this by using 144 antennas to send, quote, energy to the smartphone in the form of an extremely narrow, millimeter-wide wave beam.
Yar, the sea.
Yar, you'll be catching the business end of me wave beam. It can only do 5-watt charging, so it isn't going to replace good old cords or even Qi wireless charging, which can do up to 15 watts. But the idea of just walking into a room and leaving with a slightly more charged phone is, I'll admit, I'm intrigued. Even if it means I turn into a Ninja Turtle later. Because that would actually be awesome. And Apple and Facebook are taking their relationship to the next level. In the bad way. They do not like each other right now. The conflict centers around Apple's upcoming addition of app tracking transparency to iOS 14, which will let users stop apps from tracking their activity in order to sell it to advertisers. Facebook does that, and they make a lot of money doing it, so they're upset. Apparently enough to consider suing Apple for antitrust violations. See, Facebook is trying to frame this dispute as similar to the one that Epic has with Apple. Like, oh, here's big bad Apple abusing their market position to take away small businesses' ability to make money by tracking users. Zuckerberg's trying to get users' trust back by doing things like adding biometric sign-in to WhatsApp's web client, but I don't really think it's working. If Facebook does end up suing, even if they win, Apple just broke $100 billion in yearly profits for the first time, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Volta 2.0. Lightning sound effect. The reliable single cable for all your devices. It supports charging and data transfer on basically anything with a USB port, plus it's magnetic and snag-proof, like that other magnetic connector standard that Apple killed years ago. The phone one doesn't count, okay guys, it's not real. What's real is Volta's 30-day money-back guarantee and lifetime warranty, so stop accidentally jerking your phone onto the floor when you randomly flail your arms like I do multiple times a day. Check out the Volta 2.0 at the link below. Quick bits. Tesla's Model X and S electric vehicles are getting a new infotainment system reportedly powered by an AMD Navi 23 GPU, making it about as powerful as the PS5 or Xbox Series X. Elon Musk said it will be able to play Cyberpunk.
This is ridiculous. In your Cybertruck?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna make that joke and I forgot to write it in. Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
Which is about all I would want to do with this thing if it meant I didn't have to touch that steering wheel. It's not a spaceship. Have you seen this? There's no top. It's like a half a steering wheel. So how am I supposed to like lounge and like have one, like a cool guy?
Like this with the bicep.
I'm driving. YouTube is finally adding one of Twitch's most popular features, Clips, which lets video creators and signed in viewers snip 5 to 60 second clips out of videos or streams and share them. The feature is currently being tested on desktop and Android devices, so if you can clip this right now, clip it. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can't, but if you can, clip it. Just clip it, clip this. Can you clip it? Details of Intel's upcoming 11th gen Rocket Lake desktop processors have leaked, including a spec table showing that the Core i9 11900K is essentially a higher clocked 11700K, with both having 8 cores and 16 threads. Before that wasn't the case, the higher one had 2 more cores. But on the plus side, even with a powerful cooler attached, apparently this thing hits 98 degrees under full load. And at that temperature, if you listen closely, True to Your Heart will be playing. We can't use it, because copyright. More leaks! A benchmark result for Ashes of the Singularity has been posted showing a mysterious AMD GPU codenamed Nashira Summit. Speculation right now seems to point towards this being an RDNA 3 GPU, but it doesn't appear to be much faster than the Radeon 5600 XT, so don't get too excited. Nashira's time will come.
Nashira!
Nashira! And Ikea's gaming identity crisis continues in the form of a collaboration with ASUS. It basically consists of existing Ikea products, slightly redesigned with a gamery black and red color scheme, but there is a ring light and a gaudy pillow with a pocket for your hands? Very confusing, but that's par for the course with Ikea, where you can buy products with names you can't pronounce.
That'd be really good for pillow fights.
Just
Pillow slap.
Yeah, you don't lose it, you just keep it on. I don't want to see the results. I don't know, I guess this episode is over. Come back on Monday for more tech news, because we're just gonna keep making more. Try to stop us.